welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is Aussie Gamer 17. Welcome to part 47 of my 100% walkthrough for Elden Ring. In this video, as long as everything goes to plan, and if you're hearing this, it probably has, we are taking on Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon, one of the big bosses in the game. Probably the toughest fight. As I said in, I think, yesterday's video, I've planned all the way up past video 100 now. And this is probably the toughest fight that I've got in those 100 videos. In the sense that I can't really come up with a good cheese method. It's gonna be tough, but I'll talk you through it and walk you through it the best I can. Before we get to that fight, we've got a couple of things to do. We've got to go and get a piece of unique loot that I missed in the previous video. I mentioned it when we went past there, that we just couldn't get to that part of the tower. So we're going to go and grab that. And then we're going to go and do some upgrades and stuff like that. For the Rennala Queen of the Full Moon fight, make sure you followed my previous video when we picked up the Marionette Soldier Ashes. If my plan works out, they're the ashes we're going to be using in that boss fight. I love my mate Oleg, but we're going to be using something with a bit more range on it for the boss fight. That's the intention at the time of this part of the recording, but I may be recording this in different sections, so we'll see if it all makes sense at the end. Fingers crossed. Okay, first thing though we're going to do is if I go, you might be different in terms of how many points you need or how many runes, you need to get to your next level. I'm at 17,000. We need to get to 22,181. But we're going to go get this bit of loot. So hopefully we pick up some runes along the way. Starting with this abductor, I'm just going to quickly kill him again. You don't really need to do this, but it's just a couple of easy runes to get right here. I mean, there are better spots in terms of farming runes, but since we're going past this way anyway, I'm going to kill this abductor again. And then we need to go in through that door over there to go and get this bit of loot that we missed. So I'm waiting for him to get a bit closer, and now I'll start firing off. Get as many as I can, come on. And he's charging up, so I'm going to roll out of the way, and I missed my roll. But he should be dead. He is dead, awesome. And now I'll fill up my FP. Put my shield on, and we're going to go through this door, and we're going to fight these two mages. We'll just stun lock him, check that he doesn't drop anything, and run up and do the same to the next one. If he happens to get one shot off, big deal. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Alright, then over this rail, get your pebble ready. Great glintstone shard, aka pebble. 2 pebbles for you. 2 pebbles for you. Okay, we've done all this in the previous videos, guys. We're just retracing our steps to get to this other bit of loot. Up the ladder we go. Alright, pebble's still ready. We're going to take out these 3 flying pesty things. When we get close enough, we get 1 pebble, wait till he lands, give him another pebble. Oh, I let him get too close, my bad. My bad. Oh, now this guy's gotten excited. Oh, what did you drop? Alright, fine, I'm going to give you some pebbles. And I'm going to hopefully get out of the way of that. We killed the mage, and I'm just going to refill my FP, and we're going to do the same to these pesties. 1 for you. Am I close enough? Yes, I am. Wait, back up a bit. Wait for him to land. And pebble. Same with this guy. Wait for him to land. And pebble. Done. Alright. May as well heal. It's not a big deal here. Not too much that's going to hurt us coming up. But we're going to jump or fall off onto this roof. And then onto this one. Then we have to do this tough jump again, guys, off to the west. And this is one where you need to make sure your equipment load is medium at worst. And if you're having trouble with the jump, you put it on light and you should be able to jump a little bit further. But we're going to run and jump to that corner that I showed in the previous video. Hey, yeah. And there we go. Okay. Woo. I'm always worried about that jump. I did, in fact... Oh, yeah. I always forget about this guy. As soon as you make that jump, this guy's going to come down and try and get ya. And there's also another one. Where is he? There. Let's see if we can get him with a pebble from here. I actually did die making that jump in this recording, so I've had to edit that out and come back. Who's that trying to... Oh, you. Hey, none of that. Sorry, that guy just came from over there. Won't happen if you're not standing around trying to explain things, guys. Okay, so make another jump to the west over to this roof. Be ready for this guy, though. We'll drop down here. See if we can reach him with a pebble from here. Not yet. Try now. There we go. Wait for him to land. And pebble. Excellent. Alright, now we can get what we came for. Let's refill. Yeah, that jump. But if you happen to die at that jump, you just come back to your runes. Follow the same path we've already followed in the video. And then we make our way to the hole in the floorboards here. And we're going to drop down to the floorboards below. You can see that platform right here. And make one more drop with your Morning Star in hand. Turn around and charge attack. Normal attack. Oh, missed. And we get the Lazuli Glintstone Crown. Just another one of these crowns that give you extra intelligence. But this one drops your health. Your maximum health. So no, we don't want that. We ain't wanting that. And that is all we need for now here. Now, what we're going to end up doing is fast traveling back to where we started this video, to the debate parlor, and making the run towards the boss from there. But before we do that, I want to go all the way to the Roundtable hold. So that's Y, X, and then A-OK to get there. Alright, now it depends if you've been following exactly what I'm doing or not, guys. You should, if you're following the walkthrough, you'll definitely have 2 ball bearings to give to the Twin Maidens. And one of them is going to allow us to buy. If we go into our inventory, go across to key items, and go down the bottom to these 2 ball bearings, and you press the switch display mid, you'll see there that this ball bearing is going to allow us to buy smithing stone level 1 and 2, as well as glintstone scrap, which we don't care about. That is the ball bearing from Thop, his dead body. That allows us to buy the spells that he had in his shop. Don't worry about the scrolls and the prayer books. We'll cover them later. The most important thing here is the smithing stone level 1 and 2. I know that my shield, pardon me, needs 6 level 1. Was it level 1? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Now I can't remember. Hang on. Yeah, 6 level 1 smithing stones in order to upgrade it. So I'm going to hand over the bell bearing, and then I'm going to buy 6 level 1 smithing stones. I know there's better ways to get them, or ways to farm them and stuff like that, but we're just going to do it this way. So we're going to give over both bell bearings that we've got, and then that bell bearing shop, that'll be Thop's spells, so that 10 times fast. But if we go into normal purchase, and we will now have access to level 1 smithing stones. I'm going to buy 6 of them. It's only going to cost me 1,200, so let's do that. I'm going to need level 2s as well. But I'm going to wait up. I'm not going to really need the shield much more powerful than that right now. So I'm going to wait for that. And now we're going to go to do 2 other things here at the Roundtable hold, or at least 2 other things. First one is we're going to upgrade our spirit ashes, and we're going to upgrade the marionette soldier ashes. So go to spirit tuning, go across, and find the marionette soldier ashes. Again, if you don't have those, we picked those up in the previous video. It's while we were going through the academy grounds, and it's in the graveyard where we actually fought 2 of the marionette soldiers. So yeah, if you're following along, you shouldn't have any problems. You should have that. Now, we've also got the Grave Glovewort Flowers. We've got plenty level 1s from going through all the catacombs. We've got plenty of level 2s. We've got a few level 3s. but no level 4s. So we've upgraded those as much as we can. While we're there, let's go into our equipment, go down to Oleg, and we're just going to trade him out for the Marionette Soldier Ashes +3, just for this boss fight. All right, and then we're going to go and see old mate, what's his name, Hugh or something? Hugh or Hugh or Smithy. I'll call him Smithy. We're going to strengthen armament. We're going to go to the shield. What do you mean 16 strength? What? We've got enough strength to carry that shield, don't we? Is it only when we've got the rune arc? Oh, I died. My rune arc's not active. Okay. I'm going to have to waste another rune arc anyway. All right, that's fine. Let's... Yep, we're going to upgrade that. We're also going to upgrade our staff as many times as we can. We're always going to upgrade our staff when we can. Now, smithing stone 3 on the Morning Star, or we could use them on the Uchikatana is already a +8. And the Morning Star, sorry, +7. I think I'll use it on the Uchikatana just because of gravitas. I love gravitas. So I'm going to use that. There we go. And I think we're done. Yeah, we're done for now. That's all we can upgrade for now. We also want to level up, but I'll do that when we get back. Let's fast travel back to what's called Debate Parlor in the Academy. Let's go there. Can't believe my rune arc's not active, guys. Hang on, let me go into... So I made that last jump with a heavy load. Whoops. No wonder I nearly didn't make it. Okay, inventory. Got 4 rune arcs. If you're following along, hopefully you haven't lost as many as I have. I'm going to use one and then we're going to get ready for this fight. Yep, use... Now, if you use a rune arc here like I have, guys, or you've got one active, the best thing to do here is do a backup save. So a reminder on how I do that is I rest at this side of grace, pass time till morning or till whenever. Just make sure you pass time to make it force a save. Back out and then go into system and go across and quit game from here. And then what you want to do is... make sure at the game menu, the game will load back up. Make sure you press OK and get it to the point where you can choose continue or load game. And then exit back to your home screen. Press the pause button on the actual game icon and quit. This is for Xbox players, by the way. And then quit out of the game so that when you reload the game, it has to reboot. It'll force a cloud save. And then you can play through the game. And then if you stuff up and lose your rune arc, what you want to do is... immediately go to your home screen of your Xbox. Press again the pause button. Don't quit out of the game because that might make it force a another cloud save. And what you want to do is go into Manage Game and Add-ons, go to Save Data and delete the save data on your profile from console only. Very, very important that you only delete the console data. And then you can, when you load up the game from there, it'll load up your previous cloud save. It'll sync data, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, hopefully everyone understands that. I have shown it more detailed in a previous video. Okay, so from here, we need to level up. That was the main thing. If I go into my status, I've spent too many runes. I've got less than what we started the video with because I spent too many. So we'll go into our inventory. What do I need? 6,000 and something. So... go down to my golden runes. I've got a 7. 7 is worth 2,500. Let's use that. What did I need? About 22 something. 22,1 something. So if I can get up to... so I need another 4,500. 4 and a bit thousand. Let me go. I'm not good at maths while I'm under pressure here, guys. So let's... or at the best of times, let's be honest. A level 6 is worth 2,000. I should have just done 3 of those, you dickhead. Let's do 2 of those and see where I'm at. Because I can't count. Oh, I think that's perfect, actually. Probably just done a little bit too many. Okay. Rest. Level up. We are in the middle of trying to get our intelligence up. Okay, up to 37. We need to get it to 38 for something a little bit later. So that's our next sort of goal that we're going for. And now I'm going to do my own backup save. So I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, and I'm back from doing that, guys. I'm also just going to go down to... Hang on, we've got all the spells the way I want them. We're not going to need any of those. No, no, no. I'm going to go to our physic. I think I do want the dexterity, unless I've got the strength knot. We haven't picked that up yet, have we? Oh, no, we have. Alright, I'm just going to quickly have a quick look at this. I should have done this off camera, so I do apologize. If we go to equipment, okay, right armament 2 is what we need to look at here. Currently doing 3, 3, 4. And then if we take our physic... Oh, I should put it in both hands too, hang on. Let's put it in both hands. Let's check. Okay, that is doing 3, 7, 3. The far right hand second. Right armament 2, 3, 7, 3. With our dexterity knot, 3, 7, 3. Let's go to the side of grace. Remember 3, 7, 3. We'll mix our wondrous physic and we'll change the dexterity with the strength knot. Hang on, where's the strength knot? This one. Make sure our sword's in 2 hands. Take that physic. And then check. It is still 3, 7, 3. Maybe the strength doesn't affect that. Interesting. I thought that would affect it. Anyway, I should have checked that off camera. Doesn't matter. What we do want to do is look at our our talismans. I'm going to swap our Graven School talisman that raises the potency of our sorceries. I'm going to swap that with the Spelldrake talisman that boosts magical damage negation. We ain't going to be using many spells against this boss, but he, or she, sorry, is going to be using magic against us. So let's get a boost to our magical damage negation instead of the boost that we had. And rest again just to recharge our physic again. And now it is time to go to the boss. What do I want out first? This is it. We're going to be using the Fang, so let's just keep the Fang in our hands. We've got the Rune Arc active. Okay, so in a previous episode, we went across this bridge where the ball was falling and trying to kill us. The giant ball. It is no longer there because we killed the magician that was, I guess, conjuring that ball. And that magician does not respawn. So we are safe to head up here. And if we turn to our right, grab the loot down here because we're not in any danger from that ball. There's a smithing stone 5 there. Nice. I couldn't remember what it was going to be. And did we get the loot? Yeah, there's loot on the way up here. We didn't get that on the way. We were too worried about the ball, so let's grab that. It's just a bloody multiplayer item anyway. Okay, the first time we came through here, we had to fight this little mini boss up in this area. But if you continue through the west, you get to this elevator. We're going to ride it up. Now look, if this is the first time you've taken on this boss, you very likely will die. So what we're going to do is send the elevator back down to make it easier to get back to the boss fight. Going to check that I'm still medium low. That felt like a heavy roll. And we're going to go through this door. We're going to get a cutscene, and then we're going to get on with the boss fight. Now the boss, I'll do a little bit of explaining right now, and then I'll try my best to explain as we go. The boss has 2 very distinct phases. Phase 1 is very, very easy, simple. Should always, once you know what you're doing, you'll always pass phase 1. Phase 2 is where it gets tough. But in phase 1, the boss itself is sort of surrounded by this shield and is hovering up in the air. And even if you did do ranged attacks, magic attacks, you're not going to do any damage to the boss. What you need to do is there's going to be a whole bunch of little, I don't know what they're called, just let's call them enemies, little enemies all around the playing field, for lack of a better term. It's a big library or something. And 3 of them are going to be going to have similar shields around them. What you need to do is find those 3 enemies and hit them to get rid of their shields, and then find the second one, hit that one to get rid of their shields, and find the third one, hit that to get rid of the shield. Once you've hit 3 and gotten rid of 3 little shields, the big shield around the main boss will be removed. The boss will then hit the ground, and you'll have a chance to do some damage to that boss. What we're going to do at that point is just use our finesse, our right trigger. So our left trigger, right trigger combos on the boss. Once you've removed some of his health or a certain time has passed, the shield will come back to the boss. The boss will hover back up into the air, and we need to repeat the process. We need to find the 3 small shields, hit those, and then once the boss's shield is removed, rinse and repeat. And that will be until we get rid of all of the boss's health in phase 1. That will move us to phase 2. In phase 2, the most important thing to do at the start of phase 2 is dodge out of the way, or run out of the way. She's going to do this big, massive laser. It's a move that we actually get later in the game. It's one of my favorite moves in the game, but she's going to use it on us. We're going to dodge that. That is priority number 1 in phase 2. Then we were also going to have our ashes out. I'll explain when we're going to use the ashes. And we're going to try and get as close as we can to the boss, and then do our left trigger, right trigger combos. That is the plan, as sort of in a brief way. I'll explain more as we go, but let's open the door and get this cutscene that I've never seen. Actually, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I must have to move forward a bit more to get the cutscene. There it is. Creepy. Very creepy. Those are the enemies I was talking about. And there's the boss.
Hush, little Culver.
The worst boss that I've fought so far.
I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Okay, start looking. There's one right there. Get her. Then look for the other one. Now, a clue is if you can't find them, you've got to avoid these books that they're throwing at you too. A clue is if you can't find them, it's wherever the books are coming from. There we go, I've got all 3. And we're going to wait for the boss to lower. We're going to lock onto her, and we're going to do left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, left trigger. Oh, we nearly got it. And as soon as you see her light up like that, sorry, I didn't do it quick enough, but you need to move away. And then where the books are coming from, smash. Find the next one. Yeah, sometimes they'll be like right around the outside. Best way is just to move to the side as you approach to avoid the books. Find the second. Now I've got to find the third one. If you see the books flying at you, you'll know that that's the right way to go. Where are the books? Ow! Ow! I totally forgot about that too. Oh, and I forgot to move my flasks. Okay, so we have made one mistake. There's the next one. Just dodge the books. Hit her. Alright, now we're going to bring out our marionette soldiers. And I'm also going to use my physic. And we're going to go to the boss and finish her off. If we've got enough time here. Left trigger, right trigger. There we go. That'll be it for phase 1. And immediately get ready to dodge. Or not dodge, but run to the side, guys. Do we get a cutscene? I can't remember. I think we must. There it is. Don't be fooled though, the fight is not over. Spoiler alert.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience.
Dude, just finish her off there.
I will become
Oh, you let her get to it. What are you doing? Mate, you've ruined it. Our prisoner's not the smartest
upon my name.
book on the shelf, is he?
Mother's rich lumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
She's basically going to do a Kamehameha at us, guys, right as soon as we get control again. So be ready.
Far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon.
Can't believe I forgot to put more healing
And the
flasks on.
majesty of the night she conjureth.
All right, move to the side. Lock on, but run to the side. There we go. And now get nice and close. And left trigger, right trigger, left trigger. Uh-oh, we're going to need more stamina. So just let your stamina recharge. Getting close. Left trigger, right trigger. Not you, not you. Left trigger, right trigger, left trigger. Oh, we got her down for a critical and we finished her off. Very simple. Now, the reason we chose the marionette soldiers, hopefully it's very... that worked even better than in planning, guys. Pardon the interruption, guys, but I just wanted to let you know that it takes a hell of a lot of work to make these guides and walkthroughs that I make on my channel. I need all the support I can get from you bloody legends out there. So please hit the join button to become a member of my YouTube channel, or you can join my Patreon by going to patreon.com/AussieGamers17. Thanks for the help, you bloody legends. That worked even better than in planning. Great Rune of the Unborn. We'll talk about that in a second. We get the Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen. That was awesome. That worked even better than in planning. I'll talk about it in a sec. Actually, we can talk about it right now. The marionette soldiers unleashed those arrows and it basically stun locked her there. One thing I did forget to mention in the planning stage was that she does summon spirits, but my goal in that fight was just to completely ignore them and only attack her. I feel like it's random because I think she just summoned a bloodhound on me just then, and I don't think I've ever seen her summon a bloodhound. She's summoned dragons on me, wolves on me, all sorts of summons that she can summon. But using that plan or using that strategy that we just did, we just ignore those and go straight for her. The marionette soldiers did their job beautifully, but you might not always get that lucky. That's why we did that backup save. That's why I talked about maybe having to do it again. And I will probably pop in the video, I might have to edit it in, maybe taking more healing flasks, although I still had one left. I didn't even need one in the second phase. So it all went well. And once you're back out here, guys, what you want to do is talk to Rennala.
Where did he flee, my sweetings?
Because although we defeated her, she's not
From whence
officially
he
dead.
hied? There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I,
What are you on about?
gravestones, to be better born anew.
I have no idea what she's on about, but let's have a chat.
Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew? To become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg?
And what she's talking about there, guys, is rebirth. This is the point in the game where you could redistribute all of your points, all of your stat points that you've put in since the start of the game. You can only revert back to whatever your starting character was at the start, which makes perfect sense anyway. I don't know why it would be any different. I've seen people complain about that, but anyway. And you'd need to use a larval tier to accept rebirth. I'm not going to do that because I've planned out my stats and they're already exactly where I want them. But if you're trying to, maybe you didn't follow along early on, but you want your stats where our stats are, feel free to go back to the start of the video where I did level up, or the middle of the video, and see where our stats are if you want to use a larval tier. We do get plenty of larval tiers throughout the playthrough, so don't worry about wasting a larval tier. You'll get more. How many do we have right now? Let's have a look. I don't remember where they are. They're not here, not here, not here. They'll be under key items then. We've currently got 2, so we could rebirth twice if we wanted to, and we get plenty more throughout the playthrough, guys. So don't worry about using one if you want to do that. And once we've defeated Rennala, see, does she have anything else to say? And cosmetics, of course, you can go in there. You can change your name, your body type, and your age, and I think your appearance and stuff like that. Hey, I didn't make any changes. What do you mean discard changes? I don't think you can. I'm not sure. I think you can even change your gender. That's what the type A, type B is, I think. Anyway, we're not going to do any of that. We are going to rest at this grace. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to reset my flasks to where I should have put them. Probably, I'll probably leave mine at 3 and 6. 4 and 5 might be an option too for some players, but I'm going to leave it at 3 and 6 and confirm. Alright, I think that's it, guys. That's going to be it for the video. In the next video, let me just have a quick look what we're going to be doing. We are going to go sort something out with the 2 fingers at the Roundtable hold. We're going to do some field bosses over here in Liurnia. So that's the plan for the next video, guys. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And please, please post a comment. Those things really, really help discoverability here on my channel. So appreciate all the support. Thanks a lot, guys. There's the bell. You know what that means. Class dismissed.